I used to be the one, I used to be your getaway dreamer. I couldn't get enough, thinking that we would last forever. We
All right, guys, that's our 35 minutes of music in the beginning of the show. You know, now we're going to go into 45 minutes of begging. Guys, I got 2 big bills. You know, I have a house, I have a dog to take care of, I have bills to pay. So, I'm going to need you to open your Velcro wallets and give me the money that is inside. Now, you might say no, we're not going to give you our money. But you don't understand the pignosis. Alright. Let's go see what the Fat Lord is talking about. There we are.
Impromptu chill late night hangout. That's what I'm changing it to. Souls likes, like Another Crab's Treasure, Stellar Blade, Lies of P have way better storytelling than FromSoft games, better music too. I'll have to tend to agree with you. Like Lies of P, was there some cryptic stuff in it?
Oh, hell no.
But I generally understand.
Hell to the fucking no. Another Crab's Treasure is not a better game than Elden fucking Ring, bro.
This Disney game that has a bunch of little kid shit in it that pretends to be an Elden Ring game, right? One of these awesome Soulborn games. It's just the story it sucks.
Bro, it's fucking. It's what if Sebastian decided to pick up a fork, bro?
Understood the plot. Like, I don't remember ever being like ultimately confused about what was going on. That was a good thing.
So are you saying that it was impossible for you to follow the plot of Elden Ring?
The Gamer said, what are your thoughts on the new Funko Fusion game? I don't know anything about it. I know it's supposed to be like tied into Funko figures or whatever. I don't have any, so I don't know anything about it.
I don't believe you.
I can't even speak to it.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Those piece of shit fucking bullshit ass Funko Pops are right up your goddamn alley. You literally have one right above your fucking head. That bobblehead right there is literally a Funko. It's literally by Funko. I know, because I bought the entire fucking Funko line of Mortal Kombat figures, bro. Get the fuck out of here, Phil. You're lying.
Rolor says, "Why did you ever consider why the Lake of Liurnia is sinking? It's above the Lake of Ra, but they don't tell you that." Mm-hmm. Oh.
See? He's so goddamn stupid. You can't say anything, bro? You can't say shit.
And? Anyway. Okay.
But if you followed the fucking story of Elden Ring, right, you'd know that there is only one thing in the entire world that could clean Scarlet Rot, and it is the flowing of water. So why, now follow me on this, why is the Lake of Liurnia above the Lake of Rot? Is it holding off the Lake of Rot that's beneath it? What happens if that water went away? You can't think of anything to talk about? That's just pathetic, bro. Seriously, that's pathetic. Joking aside, bro, that's fucking pathetic. Your audience asked you a legitimate question about a game that's getting an update in the coming month, right? And you can't take 0.2 of a second to fucking sit down and actually say something about it? You can't? Oh, excuse me. You're giving me the fucking burps.
The Gamers is a full length trailer release for with gameplay and all. September release date would be good fun to react to. Oh, cool. I knew it was coming out. I didn't see the trailer. Seeing the trailer might be a good idea. If you're someone who nominates videos for my react show every Sunday, you want to nominate.
Everything is a goddamn shill, bro. Everything is a fucking shill. Everything. Everything is a fucking shill.
If you want me to watch that, we couldn't do that right fucking now. We can't do that right now when I'm literally doing nothing.
Fucking moron. Imagine if JDX the Kid was here right now and he brought me a fucking clip of LTG and I was sitting here doing nothing, literally just making the alien dude, just making him smoke his joints, right? Just chain smoke, just over and over. I'm just sitting here. JDX the Kid comes up, hey, let's watch LTG. Nah. But on Sunday, if you wanted to get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Yeah.
This Funko game coming out in September so we can watch the trailer together, see what it's about. That would be a cool idea, for sure.
You couldn't do that right
in fact,
fucking
right
now?
after the stream ends, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting together the playlists for tomorrow's react show. So.
You couldn't do that right fucking now, homie? Seriously.
Okay, what's going on? Now all of a sudden I started part 2 for the night, and the chat has dramatically slowed down. Like, this chat was flying before I went to pee. I went and took a piss, I come back, why did the chat slow down so much? What happened?
Bro, you have less than 400 viewers. Yes, you have less than 400.
Not really. So, what's going on? You guys gotta, you guys gotta get a coffee. You guys gotta go get yourself a coffee.
You're boring! Dumb his ass.
Before the stream.
You're fucking boring. You're boring. You're boring. Stupid fuck.
Slayer, you still here? Cool.
You fucking busted ass, melted candle face, Magnum PI bitch.
Why don't I watch the trailer now instead of expecting compensation for watching a trailer? Because I don't have anything set up on my stream to be pulling up a trailer and watching it. That's not the kind of show this is.
You literally just have to add a window, bro!
Capture thing to capture.
Bro, oh my god, you do not need a capture card to capture YouTube, you dumb as ass retard. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this right now. Watch. Boom. No, that's a scene. Oops, wrong one. Bam. Here, let me add fucking audio capture media source. Here we go. Here we go. We'll add the chat box. There you go. Boom. A brand new window. A brand new window where you could play YouTube videos. Right then and there, you dumb as ass lying bitch. No. But I do want to remove chat box. God damn it. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Of course.
Your fucking browser window. Like, what are you talking about? I literally have a react show set up that I can do on every Sunday. It's all ready to go, and people.
They're telling you, hey, you're doing nothing right now. Why couldn't you watch it right now? Why? Because you want to squeeze the money out of them, you dumbass. It's obvious, and they just called your ass on it. Like, what? What?
People submit clips to watch. If this is a clip you want me to watch, why would you not submit it for the react show?
If it's a clip they want you to watch, why wouldn't you watch it now when you have nothing to fucking do, you stupid moron?
Right? So instead of trying to make it sound like something it's not, how about you grow a fucking brain and you shut the fuck up and stop being disrespectful in my chat because you're an idiot. Okay?
And he wonders where all of his fucking viewers went. You're a moron. You're stupid. You're attacking your audience for saying, hey, Phil, why can't you watch that right now? We're not doing anything. It would be awesome to watch this with you right now.
And you're like, stop being fucking stupid. You know that I react to these fucking things on Sunday. Okay? On Sunday. I don't know how to make a window for YouTube, so I can't even use it on here. I need an entirely new capture card.
Get the fuck out of here.
What an asshole.
You're the asshole. You dumbass. You're the asshole. You're the asshole.
What a moron. Have I explored psychedelics? No, I have not. Only drug I ever did was weed.
No,
and,
I don't
believe
liquor,
drinking. That's it. Never went crazy with any.
The only drugs I've ever done is weed and drinking.
That's bullshit, bro. That's fucking bullshit. You know it. You know it, bro.
Anything else? Jared says I had too many glasses of Woodford Reserve. That's not good. You gotta negate that. Have some water, eat some stuff. You can't be just drinking constant hard liquor. And then if you know you drank too much, that's a problem. That's really bad.
Talk.
My nose is itching tonight.
Fucking
my allergies
talk.
are starting to act
Oh
up. I
my
can definitely
God.
tell. I've noticed my face, my nose, things are itching. I started sneezing again last couple of days. I'm like, oh, it's time. It's that time of year. Here come the allergies, man. They're coming bad. Add the Gamer says, I feel like it's overdue to have a remaster of Infamous 1 and 2. Yeah, that's so odd to me.
I'm sorry, what? Did you just say your allergies makes your skin dry? I've never heard of that.
Because Infamous 1 and 2 were giant games, right? Huge. Big money makers for Sony. And then Infamous Second Son came out.
Was good.
And it was disappointing. Admittedly, it's not a terrible game, but it just didn't live up to the first two. The main protagonist isn't nearly as interesting as Cole.
Cole was generic bald man from fucking 2005, bro. What are you talking about? He was a fucking generic character. Everybody's like, oh, they're gonna make him bald, and they made his ass bald. At the time, making characters bald somehow made them look all fucking tough. But it didn't. It didn't. It only made Kratos look tough. Because Kratos was a fucking badass. A ruthless warrior that would rip your head off and stuff it up your ass. That's what Kratos was.
And the problem there, I feel, was they tried to change the whole... Like, it's set in Seattle. There's a lot of hipster kind of stuff in it. They wanted to make it be, like, more of a different culture than Cole was. And it definitely kind of changed the vibe of the game. Weird part is the visuals of the game were great at the time on PS4. It just, the rest of the game wasn't as good. It wasn't as well written.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? What? I need to hear that again. What did you just say, bro? That was some of the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard. That was, you literally sound stupid.
Oh, my nose is itching.
Oh, my nose
my
is
allergies
itching.
are starting to act up. I can definitely
Guys,
tell. I've noticed.
Guys,
my
nose is itching, my skin is dry, and I'm fucking stupid. I don't know how to use lotion.
It's not a terrible game as Cole, first two. The main protagonist isn't nearly as interesting as Cole, and the problem there, I feel, was they tried to change the whole... Like, it's set in Seattle. There's a lot of hipster kind of stuff in it. They wanted to make it be, like, more of a different...
I don't understand. I don't understand what exactly they were trying to do, because I'm not a hipster, okay? I don't understand the modern shit, alright? Even though what they put in the game was contemporary with the time that I was in, and I was of the age of the main character, I never really understood why they made everything so hipster, so modern. Don't they know I'm 60 fucking 2?
Bro, it was a fine game. It was a fine game. It was actually really cool. I don't remember the character's name, but you got this set of powers that was basically light-based. and it gave you this side quest that if you did it, you got like 8-bit powers where you could shoot like 8-bit fucking electricity and shit. It was so cool. What the fuck are you talking about?
Culture than Cole was, and it definitely kind of changed the vibe of the game.
Does this dumbass not understand that a grandparent might be Native African, right? But their grandchild might be Hispanic? It's like people date outside of their race, you racist dipshit. You fucking moron.
I don't expect people to date outside their race, so I just assume everybody dates white people who are white. Every black person just dates another black person. There's no intermingling of races, okay?
That's fucking DSP, bro. What the fuck?
Weird part is the visuals of the game were great at the time on PS4. It just, the rest of the game wasn't as good. It wasn't as well written or anything as the first two. And then after that, I feel like what it was they invested a lot in the game and wanted it to go crazy good. And it sold, but not as well as they wanted. And then they remember they even did the expansion, and people were like, it was all right. And I think after that, they just said, we'll go in a different direction. They did. Like, we know they made other games and stuff since then.
Oh, dude, I want to play Ghost of Tsushima.
That's just a shame, though. I really like that franchise. I liked Infamous 1 and 2. I thought Second Son was decent, but I really liked Infamous 1 and 2 back in the day. And I kind of missed the franchise. I wish there were more games like that, right? Oh, let's see here. I received a $3 tip. I caught the end of your earlier stream. You were playing a third-person shooter with a crab. That 360 no-scope was sweet. Yes, what you saw was that in Another Crab's Treasure, which is a Souls-like game, there's an accessibility mode where you can actually use a gun. And it makes the game insanely easy because everything dies with one hit to the gun. So it's just a way for someone who basically can't really play a tough game to be able to get through the game and see it. And it's nice that it has that feature, quite frankly. So that's what you saw. A hermit crab with a giant gun on its back shooting things and one shot killing everything. It was pretty funny.
Bro, no. I'm not doing 5 gigs right now.
You felt Infamous 1 was too Telltale-like because your choices didn't make a difference. Yeah, admittedly, you're right. Remember, there was the good karma, bad karma. It doesn't really matter. Either side, you get this kind of the same ending anyway, right?
Bro, that's because at that time, right, they were just starting to develop the morality systems in games, right? It wasn't as advanced as something like Red Dead Redemption 2, where the game seemingly keeps track of the shit that you do in the game, right? But it wasn't also Mass Effect that came after. But it was still good. It was a primitive version of what came after it, right? I mean, it's like getting mad that Fable 1 had a lot of the same elements. It didn't matter, right? If you were good or evil. The only thing that really changed was your appearance. I mean, Fable was still a good fucking game. Fable 1. Let me preface that. Fable 1 was a fun fucking game. Fable 2 was a fun game. Fable 3 can eat my ass.
Slayer says he's playing Fallout 4. He's enjoying a cheat mod. I encounter hell level enemies that are in 200 plus level because I'm that level. I keep using mini nukes on them. Jeez. I'm sure with mods that game is absolutely insane, right? Any of those games are probably absolutely insane with a bunch of mods slapped on. I received another $2 tip. This one is from, oh, it doesn't say. It's crazy. I just hit 30 years old. I'm just now, everything in hindsight is becoming clearer. I'm more mature and can handle difficult situations easier. The only thing I'm dealing with now is regretting stupid stuff I did in my 20s, treating people like shit and replaying scenarios of what could I have been. Do you get the feeling too? I've said as much. When I was in my 20s, I was heavily into Street Fighter.
Oh my god.
When I was in my 20s, I was heavily into Street Fighter. I didn't expect to be one of the best Street Fighter players to ever pick up a fucking controller, but here I am, you know? And the community, they're like, oh, this guy sucks. He'll never be good. He'll never do anything. And then I remember going into the tournament, right? Evil. And I was there. And I got 4th place. I proved I was the best. I was the best like no one ever was.
And I said and did things really stupidly in that age that now I look back and I'm just fucking embarrassed that I acted like that, and that I basically was an online troll for a lot of people. And a lot of people in the Street Fighter community didn't like me because I was known like that. And it's like, wow, that was stupid. Because really when my eyes opened up was later on, during my future runs when I was actually doing better competitively at Street Fighter. And then I said, you know, I'm not going to do the trolling shit anymore. Instead, I'm going to let my gameplay speak for itself. And then people started to respect me.
No.
And then I started to run tournaments, and people started...
No. Nobody is fucking... No. Nuh-uh. Name one person in the FGC that fucking respected you, bro. Name a single fucking person.
to respect me even more in the community. And I was like, I like this much better than just being an asshole, right? Than just being some kind of a fucking online heel dickhead. So, you know, and then you know, you look back at my early YouTube days, and it's like, I know for a fact I didn't do anything back then to try to specifically offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best to make content that everyone understood that I was just joking. But now I look back at that early YouTube content and I realize a lot of people today, not seeing it in context to who I was or the time, probably think I was serious about that shit, right? Like, for example, I did a countdown in 2010, the most racist comments of the year. And today, you could watch it back then in 2010. Literally everyone laughed their asses off at it. They were like, wow, it's...
Bro, they were making fun of you. That doesn't mean that you were liked. You were being made fun of. Because they were like, how could you be so fucking stupid as to put out a compilation of the racist shit that you fucking said? You dumbass. Stupid fucking moron.
It's hilarious. Silly racist comments that were made. But of course, everyone knows DarkSydeDrill's not serious. Today, out of context, you probably watch that countdown and be like, oh my god, DSP and his friends.
Everybody knows that DarkSydeDrill isn't serious. I demand to be taken serious when I play fucking Street Fighter, though. I am the best that's ever played Street Fighter. And that's not a lie.
They're a bunch of horrible, racist people.
You're a horrible racist person.
That's the thing. Like, in context versus out of context, things are very different. So now I look back and I'm like, you know, in retrospect, as funny as it was at the time, it probably was a stupid decision. Because eventually people are going to look at it in the future and not understand it. And that's exactly what it's been. You know, now people go back to things I did in 2010 and act like I did it today. Like, I would never do that shit today. I'm not stupid, and I'm not in that mindset because now people would...
Bro, if you're only not doing something because of the way other people will look at you, you are the thing that you're trying not to be. Full stop. If you have to force yourself not to be a racist, you're not a racist, or you're a racist. If you have to fight the urge to go out there and just start being racist to everybody, right? You're a racist. What the fuck are you saying? If you feel like being a racist, just because you fight the urge to not be a racist, doesn't mean you have those racist intentions within you. You are what you're trying not to be. Because at every point you've been shown to be a racist. There's the Jew joke. There's selling the little black child into slavery, bro. There's plenty of examples. The Chicky Chang Wang fucking racist Asian shit that you do, bro. You say that shit all the fucking time, bro. But you want to sit here and act like you don't. Like you're some kind of, oh, I'm this perfect person. You're an asshole. You're a complete and utter degenerate. And I might be a little drunk, boys. Just a little bit. All I do
would find it offensive. I had no intention of offending anyone with that stuff.
I had no intention of offending the people with the racist words that I said. I only knew they were racist and said them.
Back then. But anyway, yeah, that's what I mean. As I get older, you learn. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely learn from experience. And you change for the better. And that's what I've done.
I think I'm
the content I make today, I don't think anyone's going to say they find it offensive. You know,
I haven't played it.
The only thing you can find offensive is me, you know, cracking shit talk against Street Fighter players. And if you find that offensive, I mean, you really are a pussy. I'm sorry, like, if you think that me playing a fighting game and saying you're a horrible person, you're a scrub, you're a button pusher, and you fucking suck, and you...
Bro, that's not what you say. That's not what you say. That's not what you say. You're saying different shit. You're saying different shit. You call people mouth droolers and you say that they're fucking stupid and you threaten devs and you do all this random fucking off the wall shit. When you're losing at a game, you literally blamed the fucking rollback netcode. And it's like,
you ate all my inputs? You ate them. They're gone. I can't even do them anymore.
Shut the fuck up, Phil. Shut the fuck up. You're lying, you fucking dork. You're lying, you fucking busted face, melted candle looking fucking Magnum PI wannabe. Shut the fuck up.
You're a whore, you know, stupid. Like, why would you get offended at that? It's just dumb shit talk.
Because you're lying,
right? Everyone
dumbass.
does it, and it's always been in fighting games. It used to be,
oops,
so required to do that, right? But that's literally
it was
the only
never
thing I think you really watch
required.
me do today and actually get like offended at what I do, right? Outside of that, I'm just some chill guy playing games and trying to have a good time with you guys, and that's all it's really about. But, you know, I look back at the day.
Homie, just because people didn't tell you that they were offended before, doesn't mean they weren't offended, bro. If you go up to somebody and you're just a complete dickhead to them, and they're nice to you, it doesn't mean you weren't a complete and utter fucking dickhead, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You were absolutely 110% a fucking racist, right? You were an absolute dick to the point people were gonna beat your ass in real life, bro. You were an asshole. You're lying. You're fucking making shit up, homie, and you're just completely full of shit.
He's a Street Fighter. I'm like, damn, I was an asshole to so many people, and that's fucking stupid, you know? And then I look at my early days as a YouTuber, and I'm like, well, I wasn't trying to actively piss people off, but I can understand how it did over time, and that sucks. I never intended for that, right? Now I try to be a better person. So, yeah, when you get older...
Oh my fucking god. That smug attitude, bro.
Now I'm trying to be a better person. I'm just better now. Right? I'm better than everybody now.
You kind of, it's like they say hindsight is 20/20, but when you're in the moment,
dipshit is 20/20, bro. You still can't acknowledge your faults and your problems, and you just pretend like it's everybody else doing it to you, homie. You're the problem. You.
moment of that stuff happening, you don't realize it, right?
You don't realize it, but I'm smarter than you, so listen to what I'm telling, okay?
Well, he fails to
All
drink
I can say
from
is
a
everyone probably has things they're embarrassed at or ashamed of that they did in their past, and as long as you just don't continue to make those same mistakes over and over and be that awful version of you.
Homeboy literally wants people to listen to what he's saying, but he can't drink out of a water bottle that has a lip that's to the specs to his mouth. It's like, how do you fail to drink from a straw, homie? How?
That's all you can do. Try to improve as you get older and wiser, right?
When you get older and wiser, you just try to improve.
How much is it going to take me to get stoned on stream one night? Never. I'm not getting stoned on stream. I don't smoke weed. I'm never going to be smoking weed on stream, ever. Slayer says, I'm using my power armor. I got unlimited armor cores now. Oh, really? Power cores? And I get unlimited ammo to cruise through the game. So that's, man. So there you go. That's a free ride. Jared says, most of the chat lived through Modern Warfare 2 2009 lobbies. No need to defend yourself. Times have definitely changed. Do I have any interest in blockchain or Bitcoin? No, I don't have any money. Don't have time to worry about that shit. The Gamer says, how can people... The kid was from...
That is a goddamn lie.
I don't have any money.
You make $120,000 fucking dollars a year, bro. You make $10K a month. Where's your money, you stupid liar? You lying ass bitch.
My next door neighbor was Irish. The one house down was... The kid was from Puerto Rico. The kid one street over was black. And we were all friends. And we would get together and all play and hang out and have a good time.
His defense of I'm not racist is literally I had a black and Puerto Rican friend. Does that work? There it is. Oh, no wonder my back hurt on my wallet. Okay. Oh, thank God. Now I don't have to hear that terrible fucking rapping.
We didn't care what race we were. My elementary school...
Oh my God. It's literally, I had a black friend.
Was multicultural as well. Most kids in my elementary school were not white. I was actually considered like almost a minority in my elementary school. There was a lot of you know, again, black, Asian, Hispanic kids.
That is a fucking lie, bro. You went to school during the 80s. Your school was predominantly white. Bro, and you grew up in fucking Connecticut. You're a fucking liar.
I went to school with a bunch of different races, okay? So I can't be racist.
In my elementary school. And I like basically we didn't see it that way because we were all different colors right from the get-go. So we were already mixed in and integrated together, and we didn't see each other as different because of that. And that's a good thing. Because, you know, I don't think that way. In my life, I just don't see someone...
Then why'd you make the Jew joke? Why'd you make the sell the little black girl into slavery joke? Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
For their race or their ethnicity at all. I never even think that in my head at once. If it's brought up by someone, then I kind of, oh yeah, that's right. I don't even think about it that way, you know?
That's a lie.
And you're right. Like my best friend when I was growing up, he was Asian, and we were friends playing video games together. And then my best friend when I was you know, a teenager, he was my rival in arcades, T. Carter. He was black, you know? Yes, my friends in high school were white, admittedly. That one friend group that I had. But then immediately, again, when I went into competitive Street Fighter, like seriously, if I think about my friend group, most of my friends were Asian. Some were black, some were white. I'd say that core group during that era when I was traveling and playing competitive Street Fighter before I met John Rambo, like two of my closest friends, one was Puerto Rican and one was black. And we were going around playing fighting games together, you know, going to tournaments and stuff. So, everyone could be a great person and everyone could be a fuck someone. Like two of my closest friends, one was Puerto Rican and one was black.
But that doesn't mean you can't be a fucking racist, you stupid idiot. Your defense of,
I'm not racist is
literally, I had diverse friends. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. An absolute troglodyte moron. You're an idiot. And I need this screenshot. This is perfect.
And we were going around playing fighting games together, you know, going to tournaments and stuff. So, I didn't give a shit. I literally could not care.
We were going around playing fighting game tournaments as children.
I don't fucking believe you for a second. I don't believe you for a second.
I'm probably the person who on this planet least cares about someone's race.
You know who says that? You know who says that? Racists.
I don't see color. I just acknowledge people as people. I don't acknowledge their differences. I don't acknowledge their cultural differences. Everybody's just the same.
Yeah, that's racism, bro. That's racism. Acknowledging people as being the exact same as you is just factually wrong, because different cultures have different problems. Different cultures have different standards. Different cultures have different societal norms. You can't just sit here and say, well, I don't understand anything about anybody else, so I just treat everybody as a white person. You're a fucking moron. You're stupid. What kind of full-grown adult admits to being a dumbass? I don't understand you, bro.
It's not a concern. To me, everyone can be a great person and everyone could be a fucking asshole, right? Like, the skin color, the background, the ethnicity has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the individual choices of the person to be a certain kind of person. And it has nothing to do with you know, anything like that. Because I've known white people who were absolutely horrendous, terrible fucking people who I would never want to speak to ever again because they were so vile. But I've also known really nice white people. And I know that for every group, you know? It's the same for everyone.
My God.
Everyone has that capacity to make choices in their life and be different. It has nothing to...
Oh my God. His defense of... Hey, guy. His defense of I can't be racist is... what?
I don't see color. You know, I'm just a normal guy. I'm probably the least racist person to ever be racist, okay? And then, I mean, I probably don't see differences in cultural standards, but I also made a Jew joke. I also made a joke about a girl being sold into slavery because her skin was black.
To do with judging people at that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see here. Oh, I got a $1.50 tip.
I got a $1.50 tip.
Opinions on New Jersey? I feel like it's the perfect mix of city, beach, and mountains. I have no idea. I never spent much time in New Jersey. I only went through it a few times to travel to tournaments and stuff when I lived on the East Coast. Never really spent a significant amount of time there, so I cannot really comment on it. Except for Newark. All right? This is no exaggeration. When I was growing up in the 2000s, I would frequently drive through Newark, New Jersey on the highway to get through.
Homie, by the 2000s, you were already 20. You were 22. No, you were 18. Yeah, you were 18. I'm sorry, I'm a little... But you were 18, you were almost 20. What do you mean?
When I was growing up in the early 2000s,
You were already grown. You were already grown.
Through that state to go to Street Fighter tournaments. For some reason, Newark smells like a rotten egg. I don't know what's up with that, but every single time you drive through Newark, New Jersey on that highway, it smells like a rotten egg. If you open your window, you'll be grossed out. I don't know what the hell's going on with Newark, New Jersey. That's just a fact, an observation I had. That's not me being like prejudiced or nothing against Newark. I don't know no one from Newark. That place just smells awful. I don't get it. How do you live in a place like that? It smells like that. Like, what the hell happened? I don't get it. Is there an ongoing sulfur fire in Newark that no one can stop and it just uncontrollably makes this stink in the air? Like, what is that shit? It's so bizarre.
What the fuck is he even
And how did no one
talking
do
about?
anything about it or say anything? Like, that's Newark. Just let them burn, right? It's like saying, oh, that's Silent Hill over there. We just don't go over there. Those people are a little weird. They walk around with knives and fucking weird, you know, mutations. It's fine. Just ignore them. The armpit of the U.S.? That's messed up. That's messed up, man. Do I ever get sick of playing games for work? No, not really. Because the good thing is I'm a variety content creator. I keep explaining this to people. That I'm a variety dude. Alright? I do not play too much of anything particularly. And because I do variety content, I'm not burnt out. I mean, just this week, think of what I've done so far. Fallout 4, Street Fighter 6, and another Crab's Treasure. None of those games are similar. Right?
But they're all video games, dumb as ass. It's not a variety, right? If you're just streaming games. It doesn't matter if you're streaming a fighting game or a racing game. The crux of it is a video game, bro. You're still playing video. It's not variety content. It would be a variety content if one day you did video games, the next day you did movie reviews, and the next day you did IRL vlogging. That's variety content.
Now, on a particular night like tonight, we were going to do some multiplayer. I decided against it. I'm like, it's not a big deal. You know, we're not really into it. We could do this instead. This is variety. Tomorrow, we're going to do React content, where I'll be reacting to clips from the internet and then my old Dark Souls playthrough. Completely different stuff. So, because I'm a variety creator, I just don't get bored. If I were only doing the same kind of thing all day, every day, I would definitely get bored. If I just played first-person shooters like Call of Duty, if I just played fighting games, I would seriously get fucking bored. So I'm glad that that's not the case. I'm glad that I do variety.
But you don't.
Yeah, but Slayer, that's like that in any major city. Any major city is going to have areas of the city that essentially are considered, how can I say? You go to any major city in the United States, maybe this is the same for every major city in the world, I don't know. I can only attest for the United States. If you go to New York City, if you go to Chicago, if you go to LA, Los Angeles, if you go to Las Vegas, if you go to Houston, Texas, if you go to Miami, Florida, there's going to be parts of the city that are super ritzy, super clean, super expensive, and meant to be the place that you see when you first walk in. Oh, look at this. It's representative of us. It's touristy. Everyone be here, right? And then there's always a part of the city that's just really fucked up. It's dirty, it's vile, there's crime, there's homelessness, there's, you know, it's just not good. I think it's like that in every major city in the United States. I've not been to a single one yet that's not like that. There's always the half they want you to see and the half they don't want you to see, right? So, because what Slayer was saying was, I have a friend who went to San Francisco and said that where he was, the streets smelled awful because there was a lot of, like, you know, homeless people and things there. It's like that in every major city. Like, it's a problem we have in the United States where we basically shove things to the side and pretend it doesn't exist when it's really a rampant problem. Homelessness is one of them. Crime is one of them. You know, and we just, oh, yeah, whatever. We'll deal with it. And then no one deals with it. And it just gets worse. But they don't talk about it. Instead, what you see is that thing, like San Francisco. Right now, if you looked up San Francisco online, you would see all these nice videos about how nice it is. Look, here's the touristy shit. Here's this bridge and all this shit, right? That's how they are. But in reality, there's always the bad side of it too, right? I received a $2 tip. Newark smells like rotten eggs. There's a Passaic Valley sewage plant, the third largest sewage plant in the country. Is that true? Is it sitting right next to the highway? If so, whose fucking genius idea was that? That the one thing that most people are going to see about your city is a sewage plant that stinks to high heaven that sits right next to the highway when they drive through it. I mean, what a bunch of morons. Put that shit on the other side so no one smells it.
Oh,
what a bunch of dumbasses. Who did that, made that decision?
Somebody probably named
Yeesh. Okay. Ah, big smear. It's Gunner Glasses time, guys. Thanks for your support tonight. Got about another half an hour to hang out with everybody. All right? Thank you so very much for the support tonight. Really appreciate that. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Vietnamese Comrade says Vietnam has banned Steam. You talked about that a week or two ago. That you said, I guess, there was some weird thing about Steam wasn't paying the Vietnam government or something you were saying. So now people are mad because they're forced to play games from Vietnamese game devs only, and they're very bad at making games. Wow. Well, I'm sad to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Maybe don't get games on Steam. Can you get consoles? Can you actually get like an Xbox or a PlayStation and play that way? Maybe that's your answer. Stop PC gaming. It kind of sucks, but that would really stink, right? What are you gonna do? The reason that I don't do a soundboard, someone just asked, why don't I do a soundboard? I could. Like, literally right now, I could make it to any contribution a sound plays. I just think it's too intrusive. Like, right now, it wouldn't matter. If we did it right now, who cares if it was sound playing? But in particular, if I'm playing a video game, I don't like the idea of intrusive sounds playing and interrupting the gameplay. Imagine if it's like a really tense part and all of a sudden it's like, or what if it's like, you know, some dumb thing that I'm saying like, gold grind. You don't have to try, go grind. Imagine if they erupted in the middle of like an emotional or important scene. Or like in the middle of a fucking survival horror game, and I'm creeping through a hallway, and at any moment something could happen, and all of a sudden pop up, gold grind. Oh, goldy, goldy grind. You know, that would be pretty dumb. So that's what I don't like that. It's intrusive. I know other streamers do it. They think it's fine. I don't think it's fine. It's always been a thing of mine that I don't want to have too much intrusive shit. The pop-up at least is just a visual. But it's not going to fucking ruin the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? The Gold Grind song has been a while. Not every once in a while I sing it. I like the Gold Grind song. No lie. That thing is like stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. Gold Grind. You don't have to try. You're just an evil guy. Trying to kill your family and mom. Oh, gold grind.
There's something
You're a
wrong
piece
in his
of
brain.
shit. You should look like it. And now you're fucking dead. There you go. I love it. I just hear it in my head. I hear gold grind, gold grind, gold grind, gold grind, gold grindy, 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 grind.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god. We're just games, right? Happen. There's impromptu things like, for example, you put the other. We had the being hot dog. All right. Sometimes I can do pretty good with that stuff. Sometimes I flop horribly. You gotta understand that basically what I've been doing for 16 years is improv. I just sit here playing a game and I'm doing commentary over it, and I'm constantly being having to think about what to say on the fly. You know what I mean? Observational comedy is improv comedy. Excuse me. Do I remember doing a Santa song on KO Gaming? No, I do not. Do not remember any Santa song on KO Gaming. Do I like stand-up? I've never done it, and I don't really watch it. The Gamer says, I'm patiently reading your review of Dead Alive. The movie Dead Alive, or Brain, I think it was also called Brain Dead, right? Who said I was reviewing that? I don't remember saying I was ever going to review Dead Alive. You ever Metallica song? Oh man, probably the Enter Sandman. That's the one everyone says, but I mean, it really is like their most ass-kicking song they've like ever done, I think. Right? Kick butt. I thought it was ass. I kick ass for the Lord.
Oh, that's awesome. I gotta turn that down, bro. That's so loud.
Fade to Black and The Unforgiven. Those are good songs. Remember when they did the orchestra tie-in? What was that song? It was the soothing light at the end of your tunnel is just a freight train coming your way. And it sounded really cool because the orchestra was like so great accompanying them. That was a really good one too, but I can't remember the name of the song. I don't listen to modern day music, no. I don't know anything about it. Bush was good for the time. I mean, I probably wouldn't really listen to Bush much anymore if I had a choice, but at the time they were quite good. Machine Head, right? Machine Head was their big one. And then, was it Higher? Take Me Higher? Was that it? No, that was a different band, wasn't it? Or was that Bush? No, Machine Head was the big Bush song. I can't remember specifically what the other songs were that they did. Wasn't, there was one about drugs. There's one about drugs that I remember. I can't remember what it was.
Did a song about
it's too long. You guys have been thinking about it, 30 years ago. I don't remember this shit. Creed did Take Me Higher. That's right. Yeah, Bush was Machine Head and Glycerine. Glycerine, don't let the days go by. Glycerine, should have been easier on you. Remember, I'm starting to remember now.
Oh, the slide. It doesn't just go.
Necromancer, you're not banned, but I don't see you tagging me, so I haven't seen your questions. Ratio says, if you could travel anywhere, what would be your top 3 places? For me, I always wanted to do a European trip, like the major places in Europe. Like, I'd like to see some of Great Britain, some of France, some of Italy, some of Germany, that kind of stuff. My wife has always wanted to go to Japan, and so I feel like that would be an awesome place to go together. Outside of that, I haven't even thought. Really, I haven't even thought of like a third place. So. Singing streams like the old MLB streams. Yeah, remember? When all I would do, like I would play MLB, but there was really nothing to do but just swing a baseball, so I would just sing constantly during the streams. Yeah. Those were fun. No, I can't drive a strict shift. I don't think many people can anymore. I never learned. No one taught me.
I was like a full team of 3 people, bro. 2 people
Blair,
made it to 11th place.
We're all aware that you've been a fan of K-pop. You follow closely. I think it would be
you
pretty
are
hard
so
to not know
drunk
that with the
right
amount
now,
of videos
bro.
that you've commissioned and
He's
be watching
so
K-pop.
fucked up. That was one
if
of
I went
the
to
best
Japan, would I
seasons.
vlog it? Let me put it this way. If we went on a vacation, I would do some vlogging. I would. But it would not be something that I would just post up. It would have to be something that waited until it was safe. I'm not going to start posting up, oh yeah, so here we are, and, you know, at this hotel, at this location, doing this on this day.
Oh
I'm not
my
doing that.
god, you're
around,
so goddamn
It would have to be
stupid,
like,
bro.
I go on a vacation,
You are so
I do some
fucking
vlogging,
stupid.
and perhaps when I come back, I upload the content, and maybe I either edit it together into montages. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something with it. Do like a vacation, or maybe what it could be, I do a stream where we watch back the vacation footage and I react to it. That could be cool, right? That's probably what I would do. I wouldn't be just live uploading videos and shit as I'm there. I think that would be too much of a risk.
It's too much of a risk to do anything.
Because then it's safe. If the vacation's already done and gone, right? And I come back from the vacation, I say, all right, we're going to have a night where all we're going to do is we're going to go through vacation vlogs. I'm going to show you all the things we did and talk about it and everything. That'd be cool. Would you consider a trip to Vancouver a staycation? Well, I don't live in Vancouver, so I don't think so. The whole idea of a staycation is that you're generally staying in the general area you live, but you are taking time off from, say, work or whatever you would do to do something. So a staycation would be like if Kat and I took a week off and I didn't work, but instead we just did things around the house. Maybe we took a day and we went into Seattle and did stuff together. We did, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
But bro, it's still within Washington. So you would still be staying within your same state. It is technically a staycation because you're not going anywhere.
That's a staycation.
What are you
Not
smoking
travel
on, bro?
somewhere you don't live. That's a vacation. If I could rebrand, what would I rename my channel? Dicks with Guns, for sure. Dicks with Guns. That would get people showing up. Hey, they showed up in 2011 when I played LA Noire by that name. So why would they not show up for Dicks with Guns, the YouTube channel? There you go. Let's see. I just received a $3 tip From Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. You probably wouldn't like Korean corn dogs. It's coated to the brim in sugar, sauce, and other condiments. Oh, wow. My friend who's Korean introduced me to it. It's very sweet. Ooh. Yeah, I don't, again, I'm not one for tons of sweets. I would probably give it a shot, but I'm not sure if I would really like it. If it's really coated in a ton of sweet condiments and shit, probably not. Excuse me. Okay, anything else, guys? We are winding down. FYI, probably another 15 minutes or so tonight, just so you guys know. You know what time frame we're looking at here. Any last minute topics to discuss on stream? By the way, thank you. The support tonight for just an impromptu hangout stream was great. I mean, wow, look at those super chats. One membership, but the super chats were good, and the chips quite good for just a random late night stream. So thank you so much for that. Oh, excuse me.
I have 2 big bills coming up next week, so I'm gonna need all you stupid dents to just like open your Velcro wallets and go and steal your mother's credit cards, okay? And then come back and give me major donations. Remember, guys, together we can pay my bills.
Maroon asked me, what's my favorite color? Probably in my life, I probably like black, red, and blue the most. I still like other colors. If you've seen, I have various different shirts that I've worn of.
If you haven't noticed, I've taken to dressing like a dude from the 80s. But I have none of the masculinity and all of the estrogen. So, I look like a melted face candle busted ass Magnum PI. My shirts are from the Goodwill.
Many different colors recently, but those are probably my 3 favorites. Wade says, would have been cool to see you play Super Turbo in Japan for the SBO tournament. I think John got knocked out early when he competed. Yeah, from what I'm to understand, I mean, I don't really remember. And honestly, the weird part about it was there's no footage of it. Like, I guess they tried to record, but there really was no real good recording or anything. I don't get it. I don't know what happened. But, yeah. So, I mean, I would have loved to play. But listen, it was a completely fair event. I was beaten by 3 people who played better than me that day. You know, I think it was Dom Die, Rambo, and that Vega player whose name eludes me right now. They all played better than me that day. And it's like, well, that's one thing, you know, there's been tournaments where I was upset that I didn't win. That's when I'm legit not upset. Like, they all played their hearts out that day and did really well. So there's no complaints from me. The best people won and got there. If they lost, they lost. You know, I can't make them play well when they go to Japan, right? Toonami is coming back. Oh, that's great. That's just great. I mean, it's another original idea, right? Toonami is coming back. Oh, amazing. All right. Oh, let's see here. The mayor of Newark took me $2 to speak of vacations. I'd like to invite you to a special stay in our state of New Jersey in lovely Newark. Take a stay and whip a whip of our flowers. Very nice. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How you doing, man? Thanks, Mayor of Newark. Really appreciate your invite. I'll have to weigh and balance that.
You know, it's really funny hearing him talk about how New Jersey smells when his house is full of busted-ass fucking appliances that he refuses to fix. His garage is full of garbage that he refuses to throw away. And he has just fucking water standing in his bathroom because he refuses to fix it. But it's New Jersey that smells, not Darkside Phil.
That one. Oh, let's see here.
Okay, homie, you've been smoking enough.
Jared just did a whopping $47 tip. 47 bucks.
These doofus-ass morons, bro. What the fuck did I say?
Run. Run as fast as you can, because I'm the stealing man. I will steal your money, I will reach into your pocket and take every fucking penny you have.
Get the fuck out of here, Phil. Go get a job, you dork.
Thank you to Jared for that. Wow.
I can't get a job? I haven't had a job in like 16 years. I have no work ethic. I'm an immature little man-child. I can't denounce my own authority in the face of somebody who signs my paycheck.
So let's go ahead and play the $30 animation. That's the closest one. So Jared is absolutely the biggest contributor of tonight's stream. And that gets us to $102 in tips on a random stream. You guys are amazing today. You guys really were nice to me today. So thank you guys so very much. I'm glad that you guys have been obviously...
It wasn't a random stream, dumbass. You just didn't want to play the fucking game.
Because you were like, audience, what are you gonna do? What do I have to do for you to give me money? Do you just want me to talk? Do you want me to just sit here and puff on my cigarettes? What do you want me to do? I have 2 big bills due this week. My birthday is coming up. My day off is tomorrow. I need the money. Come on, guys. Together we could pay my bills.
God damn it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry.
enjoying the stuff that I'm doing. Now, we don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to go grab a hat and toss one on because we just don't have time to do it.
Ew. Ew. His pants were stuck in his butt crack. He doesn't know how to wipe his butt.
We haven't done this hat in quite some time. I don't know why. You guys haven't voted for it. We'll just wear it for tonight, the Los Santos cap. So, Jared says, give me the naughty nightwear now. The Fallout 3 NPC from 2008. That's right. That happened. I still remember that moment, and I just relived it recently because a montage was made over on the DSP throwback channel that was released of the best Fallout moments in history that I ever did. And it has that naughty nightwear moment. And it's funny because I'm watching the Fallout 3 playthrough, the original, and this is the one that's getting upscaled, stretched to widescreen because I didn't even have like a widescreen camera. But then I started watching like that moment, the naughty nightwear moment, is widescreen at full HD, and I'm like, what? And I realized I didn't do that right away. That actually happened later. I did a DLC called Operation Anchorage where I got a Tesla cannon, and then as I was exploring underground in the sewers, I came across that moment. That moment is from the original game, but I never had run into it in my original playthrough. I only ran into it much later after I had played a DLC. So I was like, oh, I always thought that it was part of the original run, and it's actually not. It's like one of the expansions. So by the way, so right now, we're doing the base vanilla playthrough of Fallout 3. When that's done, there's an entire second run, another 20 hours of additional content playthrough, where I go and try to do all the side quests of Fallout 3. And then after that, we could eventually do DLCs too. So it's really whatever you guys want with the Fallout 3 playthrough.
Oops,
okay,
sorry.
but right now we're just doing the base playthrough, and we'll see how long it takes, and we'll go from there. Excuse me. Rex420 Red, I do not take inspiration from any other YouTubers. I just do my own thing, as you know. I don't try to be like anyone else or learn from anyone else.
That is
do I watch, bullshit, YouTubers
bro.
And or streamers? Yes, but
Bro, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. You instantly fucking... No. No, I don't believe you. I do not believe you, bro.
I would never name names because I have such an abusive hater base that follows me around that I don't want them to then send people to go harass those people. So that's why I don't talk about it. There you go. What were my favorite cartoons growing up, if any? First, earliest cartoons I can remember watching were things like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, stuff like that. That was like the first cartoon I was a huge fan of, and I wanted like action figures and things of it. After that, it was things like Transformers and G.I. Joe and the real Ghostbusters cartoon to tie in with the movies. After that, it definitely went into like Ninja Turtles. And then after that, it was the X-Men cartoon. And then things like the Disney afternoon cartoons I always watched, like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers,
sorry, no.
DuckTales, Tailspin, that kind of stuff. Darkwing Duck.
dude, the X-Men cartoon, you had to have been at least 16 or 17, bro.
Right?
It's
And
called
then
X-Men
yeah,
97.
Thundercats as well. I used to watch Thundercats along with like He-Man, some of my earliest cartoons I ever watched. And then probably mid 2000s, started watching the Batman animated mid 2000s, excuse me, mid 90s or early to mid 90s Batman animated series, and stuff like that. And then
Bro,
basically when I got heavily into Street Fighter, that's when I just
No.
In 95, I started watching Batman the Animated Series, even though it started coming out in 1992.
stopped caring about that. I stopped collecting comics. I stopped watching cartoons. It was just
Yeah, because you became obsessed with Street Fighter. You became obsessed with Street Fighter, bro. Because you have no personal identity.
Street Fighter time. And I just went heavily. Everything I did was playing Street Fighter.
And you suck at it. Imagine making your entire life Street Fighter and not being able to play it. You suck at Street Fighter, bro. I suck at Street Fighter. But you just do 2 pokes into fucking command grab with almost every character you play.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was huge over here. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was huge, where it would air like new episodes 5 days a week on Cartoon Network. And then people would try to get like the Japanese version, which was like fucking 20 seasons ahead, which was funny as hell. Yeah, I remember like while the Frieza saga was going on here, people were getting like the end of the Buu saga from Japan and watching it. They were trying to get like bootleg dubs and shit like that because it wasn't on the internet yet. So they were just trying to get all that shit from Japan on bootleg copies. It was pretty crazy.
No.
Would I watch the new X-Men?
Bro, you never watched Dragon Ball. You admit yourself you don't even like it. You're lying. You're a fucking liar.
I watched Dragon Ball, and it was extremely popular.
Well, no shit, it was extremely popular. The only truth you told there was that it was extremely popular. Everything else you said around it is a lie because you've said before that you didn't like it.
An animated series. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy for it. I don't even know what it's on. Honestly, is it Disney Plus? I don't know what it's on. Eventually, if I have access to it, maybe I would give it a look. I've heard people like it a lot. I loved the X-Men cartoon in the 90s. I literally haven't given it a second thought. I've never watched the X-Men cartoon since the 1990s, so you know, I am not into anime. No, not a big anime guy. Nope.
Yeah, because you hate Asian people. Everybody knows you hate Asian people. Like there are countless clips of you being racist to Asians.
Am I caught up in Invincible? No, never watched season 2. I liked season 1. I really didn't like the split season aspect of Invincible. I think that fucked it up because remember I was going to review it, and then it was like, oh
No, I couldn't exploit it for money, so I don't like it.
It's literally what he's saying. It's literally what he's saying. You couldn't have reviewed part 1, and then when part 2 came out, reviewed part 2, and then put out an amalgam video where both part 1 and part 2 were together? You couldn't have done that?
oh, only like 4 episodes. Wait 2 months and then another 4 episodes. I was like, fuck that. That's the worst thing I've ever heard of. Why would you split the fucking season?
Because
That's
you couldn't
dumb as shit.
exploit it, bitch. Because you couldn't exploit it for money. You literally just said so. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't want to wait. So I just didn't care. And I haven't watched it. And I don't really care about it. I think that's a really dumb thing. Like, The Boys is coming up, correct? And sometime in June. When The Boys comes out, I likely will watch it and review it. And let you know what I think about it. And I think what I did, I think I saw the first 2 seasons of The Boys. So I guess I got to get caught up on the 3rd. I think I might have started watching the 3rd. Wasn't? Okay. Was season 3 the season where they synthesize a drug that people can inject into themselves to temporarily get superpowers?
Hey,
Was that
TJ,
season 3?
how are you, bro?
Because I saw some of that, but I did not finish it. I actually don't even remember how far into it I got. Yes, that was season 3, so that was the last season they did? Okay. So I guess either I'll have to finish the season or maybe I'll just read a plot synopsis.
Bro, stop. Stop. Stick to fucking Street Fighter. Stick to Street Fighter. Okay? Superheroes are my shit. Okay? And every fucking thing you've just said has utterly pissed me the fuck off, bro. You never liked the X-Men. You don't like anime, yet you claim to like fucking Dragon Ball Z. You claim to go out of your way to try and fucking get Japanese copies of it, yet you just admitted that you don't like anime. You're a lying fucking moron, bro.
Yeah, see, Soldier Boy was in it, right? But I didn't finish the season. I know Soldier Boy was in that season, but I didn't finish it, so I actually don't know what happened in the plot at all.
White Hot Popular. Bro, I wish I was White Hot Popular. I would be smacking fucking people around. I'd be strutting my stuff. No. I talk a big game, but I'm just not that person. I'm not.
Jared did a $10 super chat. And he says, I know you don't watch football. When you did, who was your team? I'm a Patriots fan. You're living in Connecticut at the time. I really hope that you don't say.
Bro, he's gonna fucking say the Eagles. And I mean, I like the Eagles, but it's just because I like birds. I like eagles. I don't even watch football.
Say the Jets. No, when I was younger, all of my teams were New York, but it was always the off team. So literally it was the Mets, the Jets, and who was the other team? Oh, the Knicks. Those are the three teams that I always liked.
When I got into Street Fighter, I stopped experiencing sports. I stopped reading comic books, watching movies or television. My life became all Street Fighter. And then 20 years later, all I could amount to was 4th place at EVO.
Liked. But then, as I got older, when I was watching football in the mid-2000s, I kind of followed a lot of New England teams. Like, I followed the Giants, I followed the Patriots. Anything that was like a New England team, I was kind of interested in that region. So, yeah. I didn't necessarily have a team. Like, I was never, like, behind one team. I liked watching football.
I hate this
football just for watching it and seeing how good all the teams were against each other. I didn't really care about, like, one particular team to root for.
nice.
Gen V is a spinoff that's one season and important to the plot. I'll probably have to read a synopsis of that then. I doubt I'm gonna...
Yeah, oh, no, shut the fuck up. Okay, so I think it's Gen 5 or Gen V is a side story in the boys' mythology that explains like how they develop the different types of superpowers and all that stuff. And it gives us certain characters and it shows us one character that is rumored to be as strong or stronger than Homelander. But nobody knows, you know, I still need to watch it admittedly. But dude, just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Nintendo Super Switch. They should call it Switch 2, but the Nintendo has numbered their consoles. Nah, they're never gonna...
Did this bitch just say the Nintendo Super Switch? It's the Super Nintendo Switch.
Gonna number it.
I want to
So
slap the shit out of this.
you're gonna call it something different.
The Jin just attacked his brain.
What was...
If you're gonna...
What?
I mean, it's gonna be something stupid. Like, why do you even call it the Switch? Because
you're able... Right? You either do them or not. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You either make time for it or you don't. He just seems to never make time for anything.
Switch between handheld and docked modes? Is that even why they call it?
That is literally why they call it a Switch, because you are able to switch it between two types of medium. You're either able to be a handheld console or a docked set-top box type console, right? It's two consoles in one technically, so that you're able to switch back and forth between what you want. Yes, that is literally why they call it the Switch, you dumbass.
What, the Switch? Does that even make sense? What's the one thing you think about when you think about the Switch? That you can make it a handheld and a dock? Like,
Welcome back.
How about the Wii U? First
Your last
Echo.
sound.
No.
it was the Wii.
There you go.
Then it was the Wii U. What the fuck did Wii U mean?
It was meant for you. It is a Wii for you. It's semantics, bro. You just gotta let it. You gotta play with the words. This is just proving his autism. Why does everything have to be straightforward? Everything has to mean what it means, and there could be no deviation in the context of what you're saying. It has to always mean what it means.
What did we mean? None of it made any sense at all. The GameCube makes sense because it was a cube that played games. The Nintendo 64 made sense because it was a 64-bit Nintendo console. The Super Nintendo made sense because it was a super version of the original Nintendo. But what the fuck was the Wii and the Wii U and now the Switch? Like, it seems like those names are getting progressively stupider.
Full stop. I've never seen a dumber person on the internet.
Well, I don't even know. What would you call it? The Nintendo... Whoa, the Nintendo Woho. W-O-H-O. The Nintendo Woho.
You know, if it was me, right, and I was working at Nintendo, I would see the success of the Nintendo Switch, right? And then I would see the success of the portable-only version of the Nintendo Switch, right? And then I would try the absolute opposite direction, and I'd give people, like, a mini computer where they could plug the cartridge in, right? And play it like a Nintendo 64, right? You just put the cartridge in, you push the button, and it's on. There's no screens. You just plug the fucking controller into it. It could be their budget option. No screens. You have to purchase the controller. It comes with all the connectors, and it's like $170, right? And that's it. I don't get him, bro. I don't get him.
There you go. Dark Magus said they should call it Super Switch. Super Switch. Oh, God. I'm glad you liked Harold Halibut Generation Z. I didn't get too far in that one. The audience didn't really like it that much, if you remember. Got 3 hours in and people were literally falling asleep watching. Told me never to play it again, so I listened. Wii is supposed to be what the controller says when it swings out of your hand. Oh, when you lose control and it smashes the TV. Oh, I got it. So the Wii is what happens when the controller loses control and smashes your TV. Wii! And then there's a crash. Wii U is what happens when there's people playing the game and they lose control and the controller flies at you and you pick up the giant, oversized, stupid-ass controller with a screen and you deflect the controller like a projectile. You say, you!
Oh my God, he's so dumb. The screen on the pad for the Wii U was one of the best peripherals to ever come with a console. You could turn the TV to whatever you wanted and the game automatically knew to switch the game from the television to the pad. The pad had good fidelity, you know, the battery lasted quite a bit. It was a good thing. They just didn't know what to do with it at the time, right? And they went and they moved on because the sales were bad for the console. Because if they didn't know what it was supposed to be, why were we as the consumers supposed to know what it was, what the Wii U was supposed to be? I purchased a Wii U. I liked the Wii U. I liked the Wii U quite a bit. You know, it's not as good as the Switch, in my opinion. I think the Switch is a better console, but it was better than the Wii. It was just It was the growing pains. You saw the visual growing pain between the Nintendo Switch and the Wii, right? And the dissolving of their handhelds. You know, we all saw Nintendo grow in real time, and that's why it was a giant clusterfuck. That's what I believe. Now, I could be wrong.
Ooh, you knock it back at them.
It's just not
yes.
funny.
Of course that's what it is.
Oh, dude, I fucking loved Dokkan Battle. Catch Lucario outside, bro. I will get you.
What do I think of toy reviewers? I have literally never seen a toy reviewer, so I have no...
Bullshit. No way. Really? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, me too. It is such a fun fucking game. I don't believe that you don't watch toy reviewers. You want to know why I don't believe it? Because you had thousands of them, right? And you supposedly sold them. So if you sold them, you had to do some kind of due diligence to know what you're selling them for. And where do you go when you want to know what something is worth? To the place where it will tell you what it's worth. You'll either go to eBay or you'll go to a reviewer that knows what the product is supposed to be. I don't believe you. You just sold them for nothing.
No comment on them Game Boy. I don't know anything about them. Dark Knight thinks it should be Switch 2 because that's what PlayStation does and it works for them.
Nah, I still think it should be the Super Nintendo Switch.
They say we would like to play, so I assume that's what it meant. Yeah, but in Japanese, it's not, the word "we" is not pronounced "we," nor is it spelled W-I-I. So it doesn't even make sense.
Well, no shit, it's not spelled W-I-I. Is this guy stupid?
That's such a lame justification of the name.
Does he not know
that
that
words
words
translate? No, this is about the time as long as a normal stream would be at night. We're gonna adjourn in just a few minutes here. Am I planning on watching Godzilla -1 if it ever becomes available somewhere? Sure. I assume it's...
Oh my god, bro. He's one of these people that would be on like TLC in their extreme cheapness. Bro, Nintendo had so much heart when they were coming up with the Wii U stuff, or like the Wii stuff. They were really swinging for the fences. And I mean, they had to. Both Xbox and PlayStation had cornered the market. Okay. Both Xbox and PlayStation, right, had cornered the market on IP game, or like big budget IP games, right? Like God of War, Halo. You know, they were cornering the market. They had top of the line fucking HD graphics, and here comes fucking Nintendo with a piece of gum and a fucking paper clip and was like, watch what happens, and was just like right there, and out popped Mario and Zelda and Pokemon, and they were just like, haha, we win. And both Nintendo and Microsoft were like, Sony and Microsoft were like, what the fuck just happened? This piece of gum stuck with a fucking toothpick just rammed our ass, and the Wii went on to be the greatest console to ever sell, bro, for Nintendo. It's insane. It's insane the amount the Wii sold. It doesn't matter if it was called Burnt Toast Red Box. Nobody gives a fuck. The Wii was the best console of that generation based on sales. Oh, I muted it. No. Oh, you shut it down. You shut it down. But, you know.
Are you botting my shit to manipulate it?
Oh, man. What to watch? Bro, I kind of miss the 3DS. I want to get a 2DS. I want to get the Zelda Ocarina of Time. Hey Zed, how are you, bro? I want to get Ocarina of Time on 2DS. I think that's one thing in the coming year I might get for myself is a 2DS. Yeah, the 3D remake. I liked it. I know it was a lot like contention with the music and stuff. I liked it. Oh shit, I thought the video. I don't want to watch. Bro, all they have to do is re-release the 3DS port of Ocarina of Time. Just adapt the controls to a pro controller scheme and you're off to the races. I think it would be a brilliant idea.
I need that money.
Oh, God.
I really do. I need that money. I really need that money.
God damn, duty.
Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money.
Oh, bro. There's a few things in life that if you have siblings, you have younger like nieces and nephews and cousins and brothers and sisters, and they're all coming up. There's three things that you have to show them, right? You have to introduce them to anime, right? You have to. It's commonplace in the States now. You know, pick a good one. For me, I would pick Full Metal Alchemist. It's a pretty straightforward, flashy, you know, big dudes beating up each other, good fights, good dialogue. It's all there, right? That's where I would go. You have to pick an anime. You have to pick Zelda. You have to show them Zelda, and then you gotta show them Need for Speed Underground 2. I'm just saying. I love that game.
Well, the poll's very close. The poll is... Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. We have 2,121 people on stream, and we only have 210 votes. So I find it very, very suspect that with over 2,000 people on stream, right, we only have 216 votes.
Oh,
in the
yeah?
poll. That almost seems to me like a troll just came on here to viewbot and to skew the poll, does it not? Because that poll literally said...
Wait a minute. He lied. I didn't know that. I missed this part. I tuned in a little late. So, he just didn't want to fucking play the game. I called it.
55 to 60% for chill stream with Q&A, and then all of a sudden, it went whoop the other way, and it gained like over 100 votes.
Maybe
right?
100 people fucking
funny?
picked Helldivers,
Guys, we can
dumb.
literally do whatever you want. I really don't care. I'll play the game if you want. We'll just hang out if you want. It's fine either way. It's
Oh,
not a big deal, in my
man.
opinion.
Man, if you're going to show them One Piece, it best be like on the first day they're born, right? Start them on episode 1 and then just continue all the way until they're 18. And you'll still only be in like the 3rd season.
Opinion. Last time I played this game, I got pretty bored. I guess I should put the warning up since the idiots seem to be coming by every night to viewbot, which does absolutely nothing. But let me just put the warning up anyway. Good evening, all. Please enjoy a chill atmosphere tonight. And
See, I think the thing that makes detractors the most annoyed with Phil is the fact that we know he's lying and he pretends he's not. We know you're a liar, Phil. Shut up.
and be respectful to each other. Please do not address or bring up trolling activities such as Fake member bombs. I'll say troll member bombs.
Right? I don't get him. He
Thanks.
confuses the shit
There you
out of
go.
me, bro.
Basically, people are torn. Like, in the chat, I can tell you this right now. People are very torn. They don't know what they want.
It's
Some
very
people are like, yeah,
clear
let's
what
just
they
chill. And they're
want,
like,
dude.
let's do some gameplay, right? Okay.
He's just not gonna play the fuck.
Jade just wants Q&A.
Of course, Jade just wants
Player
Q&A.
says, I think having a chill night stream, just chatting is fine if this isn't really retaining attention.
Bro, why can't you make your own decision? Why couldn't you just load up the stream today and be like, hey guys, man, I'm not feeling it today, so we're not gonna play the game. We're gonna do Q&A, and if you guys give me a few suggestions, I'll pick a few suggestions and we'll react to those videos. Boom. You have whatever you want. Whatever you want. Serve up a video, research the video, and if you like the way it looks, pick it. If you don't, don't. And then move on to the next fucking thing. How is that hard? Why is that hard?
Again, we need 70 credits. That's not enough to buy the new war bond yet. The only thing that I'm really working toward is this over here. That's the wrong button.
And I mean, it's not like it matters what he does. He's always fucking boring, no matter what. No matter what is he fucking boring. And bro, I gotta say, I'm getting real fucking sick of it. I don't know how much more God damn. He's pissing me off so much, my brain is short-circuiting, like erpadur, right? Bro, DSP, you need to just you need to hang it up, bro. If you don't want to play games, that's fine. But don't make shit up because you don't want to play the fucking game. Throw some balls, be decisive, and say, hey, I don't want to play the new fucking game. And you better not, right? Just try and line up whales to play games. We already know you do that, bro.
I line up whales? If I can't find people to contribute behind the scenes, then I don't play some games.
I don't know, guys. I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting kind of fucking bored of him. I will see you guys tomorrow for a very, 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 very early stream. I will be here tomorrow in the morning. Have a good one.